Today I want to talk about getting your stuff in order. And what I mean by that is when you're trying to pursue a dream, there's a bunch of stuff that you need. And 20 years ago, when God was introducing me to youth ministry and into music ministry, I had no idea that 20 years down the road I would be where I was now. Unexpected, but along that line I started to understand and I started to realize that in order to do ministry well, I had to acquire some things. And just some humble beginnings back in my early 20s when we started leading worship. Amy actually bought me this speaker, and I got this 4-channel mixer. And for the past 20 years, these two things have traveled with me forever. Now, I don't use them as much as I do because I have invested in more sound equipment and better resources, but this stuff still gets utilized, and it still gets lugged around everywhere we go. So no matter what it is, just make sure that you're investing your resources right. Don't just be a dollar store Christian. I know there's a big taboo about Christians need to give their money, and then there's nothing left for ministry, and God's going to provide. But I also feel that God wants us to have the best. Now, I'm not saying going out there and buy a Lamborghini or a Ferrari when that's something that you don't need. But what I've understood is after a while, having one speaker and one 4-channel mixer wasn't enough to support a band. And so I started to make a list of things that we would need. And acquiring those lists, we got to the point where we even had everything in a trailer, and when somebody called us, we could go and we could do ministry together. And so, as you think about those material things or that stuff that you need for ministry, just make sure that the things that you're getting are going to last. Don't invest your money and time on cheap things, because cheap things generally break. But that's up to you. That's up to you. What's on your heart. But just with my experience, the things that don't last, I have to end up reinvesting, and those other things just kind of get tossed into the garbage. So as you're making your list for ministry, a lot of times we have to be humble, and we have to start out something small, or if you have the abilities or the resources or the support to buy the things necessary to just jump right in. I still have the dream that one day I'm going to have a music store and I'm going to have a recording studio, but yet, I don't have all the things that I need for a recording studio just yet. But, over the years, with money and time invested, I'll get those things, and that's where God, if that's where I need to be, then that's where I'm going to be with it. But I know I'm not there right now. It's just part of my dream, part of the vision that I have. So don't shop at the dollar store. Just make sure that the tools and the resources that you're getting are going to be able to handle the ministry that you want to do. So until next time, just make sure you have a list of your stuff so that you can be better prepared.